What's up guys, my name is Daniel Flefil and in today's street workout freestyle tutorial I will teach you how to do the shrimp flip. Before we start, remember to warm up and we will go through easy progressions to start with and build up the confidence and body control to master the shrimp flip. So now, let's get started. The first thing to know is that shrimp flip requires a little bit of flexibility to be able to perform the move the right way. The first thing you need to check off is that you are able to do the skin the cat with your arms straight and legs together. Start slow and don't rush the move if you are not used to hang in this position. If you are not able to do this, then this is the first step you need to master. When you feel comfortable doing it slow, you move on to the next step, and that is doing the skin the cat fast. Remember to always have control over what you are doing before you moving on to the next step. Now that you know how to do the skin the cat, take a little bit of swing, then do as you did before. But instead of holding on to the bar and going back, you release the bar when you have passed it with your feet and butt, meaning you will land behind the bar on your feet. This is an extremely important step because this will help you build up the confidence upside down and teaching yourself to let go and knowing that you will land on your feet and not your head. It's extremely normal that people are afraid of the shrimp flip because you are upside down, so work on this one a lot. Now for the next step, I'll be showing you how to jump up to the bar and kick out with your feet. When starting out, people do the mistake that they stand almost underneath the bar and jump up and trying to kick from there. That is not the right way because you will not be able to get the swing you need to combine it with the kick. Instead, stand a little bit further away from the bar and then jump forward in and up to it. This is the correct way to do it. You can try this out. Stand underneath the bar and then take a big step backwards. From that position you will now jump to the bar. When jumping to the bar, imagine that your upper body is going forward first, then your lower body is hanging on behind. This will help you create a swing with your legs that you need before you go into the tuck position and kick out, and helps you create more momentum. Now that you understand how to jump up to the bar, let's explain how you should kick out. This drill I'm about to show you is great to do a lot of in the beginning to understand the kick. When kicking out, you should kick out with your feet, knees and hips at the same time. Imagine that you are doing an upside down deadlift. You should aim with your heels to the sky and kick out with your feet, knees and hips. Imagine that you straighten out your whole body. When you have done that, you go back to the tuck position that you had before and try to repeat the same thing again. This is perfect to teach your body to kick out with your whole body and not only one part of it. Common mistake that people do is that they only kick with their feet and knees and don't extend their hip to be straight. As you can see, this blocks the whole movement. Another common mistake is that people try to kick over the bar and almost do a move called ass drag instead. This will definitely not help you with the shrimp flip, and if you kick out in this position and let go of your arms, you will for sure not land on your feet. And now that you know how to kick with your legs, let's move on to the next drill, and that is the 3-step kick. This means that you do the previous exercise, but on the third one you kick out, let go of the bar and land on your feet without trying to grab the bar. When you kick out, you also pull a little bit with your arms at the same time to get more height. In the beginning this will not look pretty, but you just got to work on it. A tip is to record yourself and check how it looks. Your goal is to land one step away from the bar. When you are able to do that, move on to the next step. The next step is to understand what to do with your arms to grab the bar. This is how it's supposed to be. Imagine that you drag your fingers from your lower back to your armpits, then behind your head and ears, and then over your head. Practice this just by standing on the ground. Repeat this a couple of times to understand it better. Common mistakes is that you take out your arms too much, like you're doing an extremely wide pull-up or butterfly swim technique. Of course you can grab the bar this way, but you just make it harder for yourself. The next one is a no-no for me. taking one hand at a time. This does not look pretty and is easy to get rid of if you really want to. Just focus on grabbing the bar with your both hands at the same time. Now to the fun part, trying to grab the bar. Do as you did in the previous step, but now you will not do the 3-step kick. Instead, you kick out on the first swing and then try to only touch the bar with your hands. Work on this a couple of times until you understand when to kick and when to let go of the bar so you are able to catch it. I will go through the steps fast now. Take a step backwards from the bar, jump up and forward to the bar and start tuck your body to the kick. Then when you have passed the bar with your feet, you start to kick out with them to the sky and at the same time with your knees and hips. You pull a little bit with your arms as well, and when you have done that, you let go of the bar, your hands get behind your ears and over your head and try to grab the bar. This might come easier for some people and harder for someone else. But for you that feels that this is impossible, never give up and just work for it. It took me over 500 tries before I learned this move, and I did not have this video that could guide me, but I never gave up.
Those are the steps that I recommend to learn the shrimp flip. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, remember to hit that like button because it helps the channel grow even more and reach more people. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more tutorials like this one, and I will see you in the next video.